guinea pig!
Hi, I'm Alyne. Welcome to my kitchen.
No.
Today I am doing a participation in hashtag Steer Simmer Challenge 2024, which is being hosted by Derek Fowler at Derek Fowler 1973. And the only stipulations for this is that, one, it has to be a beef dish. You can use hamburger meat, you can use steak, you can use roast, you can use ribs, whatever cut of beef you want to use.
It has to come from a man.
Yeah, one of them. Okay? And anybody can do this. Just put in hashtag Steer Simmer Challenge 2024 and tag Derek Fowler in the video. In your title or in your description or whatever. Just make sure you tag Derek in it. Okay. Now, what I'm making is I am making a pepper jack cheese stuffed meatloaf. This is something I make quite a bit. I can use any kind of cheese. If you don't like pepper jack cheese, you can use Colby cheese, you can use cheddar cheese, you can use whatever cheese you like. This I change the meatloaf recipe up every now and then, but it's basically, if you have a meatloaf recipe you like, you can use that meatloaf recipe and just use the cheese to put in it. Now get back to the challenge part of this, but it's challenge instead of collaboration, meaning that I can challenge somebody to do a dish, but I'm not going to. I'm just saying anybody that can cook and has a video or has a YouTube channel, go for it. Make a beef dish, okay? And show what you got there. Here I have maybe around a pound of ground beef. To that, I'm adding about a half a can, roughly half a can of tomato sauce. A little bit more. There we go. Here I have some frozen onions and peppers. I did not want to chop up an onion, a fresh onion. I have these in the freezer. That's what I'm using. Onions and bell pepper mix, okay? And it's probably about a half a cup of mixed. I'll put those in there. Put that off to the side. And I have one egg. Like I said, forgot I have a trash can over here, y'all. However you make your meatloaf. This is just how I'm making mine today. Sometimes I make it like this, sometimes I don't. I'm adding a little salt.
This one's special.
Sometimes I use ketchup, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I use barbecue sauce, sometimes I don't. Salt, black pepper. And I'm using a little bit of breadcrumbs. Notice I'm not really measuring anything on this. If you want a go-to meatloaf recipe, I have one. Just look up stuffed meatloaf for my playlist, and it's there. It will probably be under baked or cooking. And about a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. And I'm going to mix all this stuff together.
Mixy.
Huh?
Mixy.
Mixy. Make sure it's mixed well. And I've got my oven preheated at 375 degrees, and this will take about 50 to 55 minutes to bake. Okay.
First time she made that, folks, I tell you what, I thought my tongue was going to jump out my mouth and slap my teeth.
He is not a big meatloaf eater. But he had this meatloaf and he fell in love with meatloaf. My oven is ready. Alright, so what we do now is we take about half of the mixture and put it in the bottom of our pan. And I might get a little bit more of that here in a minute. Put it in there. Yeah, grab just a little bit more. Okay, what I'm doing is kind of making a little bit of a well in the center. Now to go with this, we're going to have creamed potatoes. Piggy's over chopping up my potatoes. Get them ready to go. And yeah, I found this new thing. It's called roasted garlic and herb mashed potato seasoning mix.
We're going to try it.
We're going to try this. I'm hoping y'all can see that.
Yeah.
Okay. I bought this one and 3 others, and they are for, it's just all potato seasoning. Some of them are for roasted potatoes, some of them are potato wedges. But the girl that put me onto this, the little girl that worked at the grocery store, said she likes putting all of them in mashed potatoes. She said they're all good in mashed potatoes. I'm like, okay. So I got this one, and I've got those others I'm going to try for other things. All right. I've got my well made, as you can see there. And I'm going to put some shredded pepper jack. It does not have to be shredded. It can be sliced. I just like putting shredded in because for me, shredded works better. And put a little bit more. And we like the cheesies, don't we, Piggy?
Yep.
Okay. Piggy likes pepper jack cheese. I rarely make it with pepper jack because I like the Colby and the cheddar. But since I'm doing this for the challenge for Derek, I am going to make it the way Piggy likes it tonight.
Well, that's the first way you made it for me.
It was. The very first way I made it was with pepper jack cheese. Okay, we're going to put our rest of our meatloaf on top. Okay. That to the Piggy. And you just kind of pat this down, make sure everything is sealed. And then I like to take and make sure my edges are sealed by going around the edges right there. And that kind of seals those down inside. Now what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to take and I'm going to put the rest of my tomato sauce on top. Again, if you don't want to use tomato sauce, you can use ketchup or barbecue sauce. That's entirely up to you. I'm just going to spread this around my hands since I've already got some of that on there. And here I have some Piggy syrup. This is what I'm going to season it with. You can use this plain chili powder. You can use your favorite seasoning. It does not matter. I have just a little bit of rub there. I'm just going to sprinkle it on top. What I'm going to do here, now I'm going to take and rub that in with the tomato sauce. I'm going to sprinkle the rest of that on there. It's not a great lot. There we go. And that's going to cook down into that and make a nice tomatoey glaze. Okay. I've got my paper towel here to clean my fingers for the time being until I can wash them. Right. Now I'm going to put this in the oven and bake it for about 50 to 55 minutes. And when it comes out, we'll be showing you what it looks like. And I may be back before then when I'm mixing up the potatoes. So we'll see you whenever we see you. All right, we're back. Piggy's getting ready to mash taters for me. I put about 3 tablespoons of butter. I'm putting about a 1/4 cup of milk. It calls for a half, but I don't use a lot of milk in my potatoes. And we're adding the seasoning pack. And I'll dump this in there, and Piggy will mash the taters.
Mashy, mashy.
Mashy, mashy. And the meatloaf will be out in about 3.5 minutes.
Smells spices in there.
Yeah. It smells herby.
Oh, yeah.
Might put a little sour cream in that. I don't know.
You normally do.
Yeah, I think I will. It don't call for it, but I'm gonna put some in it.
This won't be the same. And for those of y'all that balk at sour cream in your mashed taters, if you have sour cream on a baked tater, it's the same thing.
Same difference.
It's like having a mashed baked tater.
If you put it on a baked potato, you can put it in cream potatoes.
That's it.
Okay.
Kind of like chicken and egg. You can put it on your chicken tenders. You can put it on your eggs.
Yep.
It's actually pretty good. Don't always do it like that.
Yeah, I let Piggy do the taters. I just something I do.
She likes them a little lumpy. I like them creamy. So I try to find a happy medium.
I'll eat them creamy. It don't matter to me. I just don't like them so blended. They get real starchy and gluey. Good. All right, y'all. Meatloaf's about ready to come out, and you start with that.
I'm going to put
Yeah, it's got sauerkraut. I'm just gonna let you scoop it out with that. We'll be back here in just a minute when get everything done. All right, cream potatoes done. Meatloaf is done and out of the oven. And remember, this is about Steer Simber Challenge 2024, so it is the meatloaf that is the key component today. It fell apart when I took it out, put it on the plate, but you know what? It's going to get eaten anyway. This for me and Piggy. If I had let it sit for a little while longer before trying to take it out, it might not have fell apart, but it did. And I ain't worried about it. I'm worried all about the flavor.
well, you got all that melted cheese inside of there.
Yep, and moist meatloaf.
You'd have to burn the outsides to a crisp in order to get it to stay together. So.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to taste the cream potatoes first. And then I'll get to that meatloaf. Pretty good.
I'll find out here in a minute.
I mean, they got a good flavor. It's different, but it's good. Okay. Now comes the meatloaf. I want a bite of the cheese and the meat.
Get all that flavor.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, there's my contribution to hashtag Steer Simber Challenge 2024. I hope you like it. I hope everyone else likes it. And again, if you have a YouTube channel and you like to cook, do a Steer Simber Challenge video.
Show us what you got.
Show us what you got and can make with the beef. Like I said, it doesn't matter. It can be ground beef. It can be steaks. It can be roast. It can be brisket. It can be ribs. If it comes off a cow, you can do it. So, what you think, Piggy?
Not bad.
Not bad.
a little over the top with the seasoning,
I probably shouldn't use that whole pack.
probably.
Got.
But
Still, overall, not bad. What's the second meatloaf, Piggy? We're going to get that on there. Piggy likes that pepper jack cheese with it.
it does.
I think he approves. Well, y'all, thank y'all for watching. Check out all of the hashtag Steer Simmer.
I can associate it with something, but not going to.
Please check out all the hashtag Steer Simmer Challenge 2024 videos on Derek's channel. I thank y'all for watching. Yeah. Y'all have a great day. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Where's my phone?